Hi guys, I'm Captain Ez from porkchopsandwiches.net, here to bring a Redstone tutorial. Today we have part 7 of the series. We will look at Redstone logic gates part 3. Today we're going to be looking at the XOR and the XNOR gate, so without further ado, let's get started. So the XOR and the XNOR gates are really handy when you're trying to do things with 2 inputs and 1 output, but they're kind of like working together. So I'm going to build you the XOR gate first, and then explain how it all works. So the XOR gate is really just an AND gate and 2 inverters put together. So let me just finish off building it, and I'll explain how it all works. And like usual, we're going to use the piston as the output, and 2 switches as the inputs. And there it is. So I'll just do a walk around so you can kind of see how it is, because it's quite big, unlike most of the other designs. And there we go. So as long as the 2 inputs are the same, the output will be off. But if they're different, the output will be on. So as you can see, it's on, but now it's off. And now it's on, now it's off. So now let me explain how it works. This here is an AND gate, which has just got an extended bit over here. So if we just build this over here, that's still an AND gate system, as you can see. It still has the inversion like normal, but it's just been pushed out 1 block. So what happens is this AND gate works if they're both on. Turning this torch on, firing up and inverting both these signals, turning it off. However, if one is on, this AND gate is off, but this is powering through, inverting this signal, allowing this torch to be on, powering this line. The same thing for the other way around. As you can see, this line is non-powered, allowing this torch to be on, powering this piston. But if they're both on, AND gate switches on, powering both lines, turning both the torches off. And if we turn it both off, then the torches aren't on because it's both been activated. That's simple. So the XNOR gate. Now the XNOR gate is pretty much the exact opposite. As long as the inputs are the same, the output will be on. So really, it's just an AND gate. But I'll build it anyway, just so you can understand how it all works. So as you can see, it requires a lot of torches, but it is really worth it. And there we go. We'll just put a piston down again and get stuck on the roof. Let's see if we can't fix that. There we go. Let's put it out the side there. And the 2 switches. So as you can see down the end there, if they're different, it retracts, but if they're the same, it extends. So it isn't a really useful system, as the AND gate just does the same thing, but it's a good example of the opposite of the XOR gate. So what I'll do is I'll build a little system that kind of uses this, and we'll get over to that. So let's go. And so we're back here, and this is the system that I built for you guys. Now it's very basic, it can be shrunken down a bit, but it's just kind of a quick example of how it all works. So as you can see here, this is the XOR gate slotted in here, and the 2 switches are up here, connected to some doors. And if we look at here, flick the switch, the door opens, switch here, closes. It works both ways, just as easy. So let me explain how it all works. The 2 inputs are just routed through here, so as you can see, turn it on, turns this torch off, and the other input is all the way following this line over here. Same deal. So, and then the 2 outputs are just connected through here. Now, as you can see here, I'm not doing it like this, because the 2 torches need to activate the same line, so it needs to be this way. As you can see, one goes up, use inversion, turning on these doors, same on the other side, and it's really just that simple. So you kind of use this in your own worlds to have 2 switches controlling 1 door. I've noticed a lot of people have been searching this on forums, and so this is kind of how you do it. So, I'm Captain Ez from porkchopsandwiches.net. Until next time, have a nice night.